How do you expect to go to heaven and spend eternity with Jesus Christ if you can't even spend 10 minutes with him here on earth? Don't worry, I got clocked too. Hi guys, we're back. Today I'm going to be talking about how a lot of us, including myself, were preaching and hoping about how we really want to go to heaven, but we're not living as if that's our end goal. We're not ready for it. So I'm making this video to open your eyes, to allow you to realize, am I living as if that's my end goal? Am I ready to spend eternity with Jesus? This isn't to attack you and be like, you're not going to heaven because you're not doing this, you're not going to get in. This is to allow you to think and ask yourself, am I ready? Because I think a lot of people just imagine heaven as a huge glowing mansion in the sky, or you can just do whatever you want. But they don't realize that it's eternity with God. It's not just like your life on here where you're just living your life for yourself. It's eternity with God. Okay, so 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 17. This is basically talking about believers who have died. So it says, after that, we who are still alive and are left will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so we will be with the Lord forever. Now, if you go to Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 to 21, it reads, do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourself treasures in heaven where moths and vermin do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. And the title of this little chunk is Treasures in Heaven. So it couldn't be more clear. Being in heaven is not going to be the same as being on earth. Thank God. Because this chunk here, what it's saying is what you value here on earth is going to be the complete opposite in heaven. It's not going to be about vanity. It's not going to be about physical, materialistic things. So don't make that a priority. If your end goal is heaven, don't stay accustomed to the things of the world. This is Revelation chapter 21, verses 1 to 4. It says, then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. Notice, for the old order of things has passed away. So what I want you to understand here is that heaven is going to be nothing like earth. And I want a lot of you to wake up and realize that and prepare yourselves. Ask yourself, are you actually ready to spend eternity with God? Are you living that way? And it's not just to show people, oh yes, I'm living this way. I'm living a holy life, this, that. It's to actually prepare yourself. We're not here to just play games and live for ourselves. We're here to, 1, give glory to God, and 2, to prepare yourself for what's to come. And one example that I always think about is if you play any sports and you're about to go play a game, you're spending that week before prepping, practicing, getting ready for that game, for that race, for that competition. It's the exact same here. You're not going to want to be eating junk food, laying in bed all day, doing absolutely nothing the day before your game. Then you're not going to be ready. So spend your time and your days wisely, because the king is coming back soon. If you're wondering how do I prepare myself, I shall make a video on that too, because it's getting kind of long and I know your attention span is not like that, because mine isn't either. Because listen, this is something that I'm struggling with too. Like, I'm not here just like telling you guys to do stuff that I've already perfected. So we got this. We're doing this together. So I'll talk about that in another video, but thank you so much for listening to me. Have a great long weekend.